What is going on, guys? Mike here with Chit Chat Gaming. So Black Friday is officially over. It's one of the biggest shopping days of the year. All the great deals that you can get, including video games. Now for me personally, I'm so used to going out on Black Friday trying to get those excellent deals. Now this year, I really wasn't too excited about it. I did pick up Guardians of the Galaxy for $25 on the Xbox Series S. But really, that's all I saw. I mean, there was some good deals out there, don't get me wrong. Most of the games I already had. But again, though, I didn't see any real big deals on consoles. You know, they didn't have like that PS4 deal they had a few years back where I believe it was like $199 or $150 or something like that, and you got a couple games with it, etc. I remember that. It was just a big deal at the time. The same with the Xbox as well. But right now, though, guys, the big news, of course, is that the Xbox Series S is officially the winner of Black Friday, and not only on video game consoles, but also altogether as one of the most outselling actual devices or items of the whole entire Black Friday. Now that shouldn't come too much of a surprise. I'm surprised myself that people are actually thinking this is such a big, humongous surprise, especially on the video game side of things. If you think about it, the Xbox Series S being the most outsold console, the most best-selling console of Black Friday of 2021, makes perfect sense. I'm going to tell you why I personally think that it makes sense and why it should make sense to you too. Just think about it here. The price, $299. You can get a console for $300. It's a lot cheaper than its predecessor, being the Xbox Series X, being at $499. Then, of course, you have the PS5 being at $499. You even have the Nintendo Switch OLED being more as well too at $349. So that's the first thing here you have to think about is a price. When you think about Black Friday, you think about deals. You think about those parents and everything going out looking for new consoles for their kids. They're not looking to spend $500. I mean, they may be on a TV that costs normally $1,500 or something, but they're looking to spend around the $300 mark, maybe even a little bit more or less than that for a console. So again, you're not really getting a huge deal on the Series S. It's normally priced at this anyways, but again, you're going to have those people who are geared more towards that price range who are going to be picking this up. Now the next factor is a huge factor as well too, and it's going to be the fact that you can actually get an Xbox Series S in stock. I have went into several Walmarts, I went into some Best Buys, I even went into some Targets, and I've actually seen the Xbox Series S on shelves. I've never once seen a PS5 or an Xbox Series X on the shelf. They go so fast. The queues are humongous. I've been in queues for the Xbox Series S before I could get an Xbox Series X. I actually waited in line and I got in right away to get an Xbox Series S. So it was no problem. So again, the availability, right? You got to think about that as well too. You can actually get the Xbox Series S. It's not as in high demand as the others are as well too. So that's probably the bigger factor, even over price, is the fact that you can walk into a store and get it. You don't have to go online. You can physically, which all of us love to do, especially now since we were kind of shunned away from that from last year. We can actually walk into a store for the most part and get these in store. Like I said, if you can find them. So that's the next thing. You got price at $299. Then of course you have the availability, the fact that you can get them. Now the biggest thing as well too here, maybe not as big as the price and the availability, but one of the biggest overall reasons why I think this thing had no problem selling is of course that Game Pass is absolutely at its top right now. The fact that Game Pass is very, very affordable. You have so many games launching on day one, with Game Pass itself. Games like Back for Blood, which came out not too long ago. You have games like Forza 5 have come out as well too, day one launch. Then of course you have Halo that releases here on December 8th, a day one launch as well too. So again, you gotta stop and think about the Game Pass library is absolutely huge. It's probably one of the biggest reasons to even get an Xbox to this date is for the Game Pass in general. Yes, there's some good exclusives out there, but those exclusives are on Game Pass as well too. So for me personally, I don't think it's that huge of a deal. I'm really not that surprised to see that the Xbox Series S outsold the PS5, the Xbox Series X, the Nintendo Switch OLED. I've only seen Nintendo Switch OLED in the stores one time. It was literally at think it was at the launch date itself, or maybe in a couple days after launch date. I did see one in stock. I didn't get it. It was literally gone the next day. But again, though, it was still the only time I've ever seen one. I've seen Xbox Series S's in store several times here. So for me, guys, personally, it's not that huge of a shock to me. It's cool to see that this thing is selling. It's cool to see that people can still go out and get affordable consoles that have a lot of content with it, like Game Pass as well too, and they're actually able to physically go into a store and pick them up without having to fight online and fight with, of course, those scalpers as well too. So let me know down below what you guys think here. Were you surprised to see that the Xbox Series S was, outsold all the other consoles and actually was one of the most hottest selling items of Black Friday of 2021? Let me know down below what you guys think here. Of course, make sure you like this video if you choose to. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. And make sure you turn on that bell notification to keep up to date with all things that is Chit Chat Gaming. And as always, guys, happy gaming.